The vision of the Akron Zoo is to be a continually evolving animal experience that promotes harmony between animals and people. And here to tell us more about this zoo, located just 2 hours from the Columbus Zoo, is Doug Piakosh. Thanks so much for sharing some time with us, Doug. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, first off, we're sorry to see that the zoo had to close, but while the Akron Zoo is closed, how can fans stay engaged in what you're doing there?
Well, being closed is obviously a very difficult thing. And I know we share that with many other organizations, both around the state and around the world. But during our closure, we've got a lot of opportunities for people to continue to engage with us. And the zoo is all about excellence in animal care, animal welfare, conservation education, science education. So we've actually taken our entire education program digital. And right now we're doing live lunch and learns every day on our Akron Zoo Facebook site, which is pretty unique because it actually gives kids and adults alike the chance to ask questions of the folks who are part of that lunch and learn in real time and get their questions answered right then. And we then post those digital learning experiences online so that they're available to folks basically in perpetuity.
Now, that's great that you're still able to do something like that. For those who have never visited the zoo, though, give us an overview so that they can do so whenever they do visit. What can they expect when you guys open up again?
Well, I think as most folks who do visit us know, last year we opened Pride of Africa, which is a tremendous experience that focused on one of the greatest conservation success stories for African lions on continental Africa, a program called Rebuilding the Pride. And that experience is there and waiting for people to come back to. We have over 1,000 animals for folks to come and visit and spend time with. And in fact, the park itself is built as an informal science learning environment. So it's a place to have great fun with your friends and family and to learn a lot in the process, because we've all known 95% of human learning actually does happen outside of the classroom. And we're really proud to be a part of that, and also a place that people value and enjoy and can truly commune with nature to help build value for wildlife and wild places.
And Doug, you said that there's over 1,000 animals that people can see there. Talk about some of those animals and a few that people will be able to see when they are able to go back to the zoo.
As soon as you enter the Akron Zoo through our welcome center, you walk through these giant wooden doors that are just larger than life. And it's all about entering this new experience that you're going to be able to have with wildlife. The first space that you encounter is our Humboldt penguin habitat. And that habitat mimics the rocky coasts of Peru, where the Humboldt penguins are native to. This time of year, those penguins are courting one another, they're establishing territories, they're defending burrows, they're actually getting ready to lay their eggs. So we hope at a point in time that we're able to rejoin both the penguins in their as the penguin world turns, and also experience all of the rest of the habitats at the zoo that are so critically important in highlighting endangered species.
So when people are, again, able to stroll through the zoo, can you talk about your sensory inclusion areas really quickly?
We were very proud to actually partner with the Birmingham Zoo several years ago to be the first sensory inclusive zoo in the state of Ohio, and only second in the nation. What that really meant is all of the folks who experience sensory concerns can actually come and visit the Akron Zoo and know that our staff and our facility have actually been prepared to receive them as guests. So it's truly a unique experience. We have things like quiet areas throughout the zoo. We have very subtle notices both on our map and on signage across the zoo when somebody might be entering an area that's particularly loud or might be encountering an animal that's particularly loud. And we also have these backpacks, sensory backpacks, that can be gotten for free by any family visiting the zoo who a member may have a sensory concern. And within that backpack is everything that that individual will need to have a successful learning experience and a successful family experience here at the Akron Zoo.
And if you want to share in the Akron Zoo virtual experiences or give a donation to the zoo, visit akronzoo.org. We'll be right back.